She wasn't handed fame, yet there was always an intensity in her presence, a quiet strength behind her eyes that made every scene feel heavier, more real. Damla Sönmez didn't chase the spotlight recklessly. She built her reputation step by step, choosing depth over noise and substance over speed. You're watching Celebrity Fandom. If you're into deep dives on star journeys, lifestyles, and the real stories behind the spotlight, hit subscribe now and stay tuned for more. Damla Sönmez was born on May 3, 1987, in Istanbul, Turkey. From an early age, she was drawn to performance and expression. She studied at the prestigious St. Joseph French High School before continuing her education at Paris-Sorbonne University and later Mimar Sinan Fine Arts University, where she trained in theater. That academic foundation shaped her artistic discipline, giving her a technical command of performance that would later define her career. Her acting journey began in the mid-2000s with television appearances, but it was her role in the series Geisgundas that first introduced her to a wider audience. However, Damla's breakthrough came with the critically acclaimed drama Bur Asakayasai, where her emotionally layered performance proved she wasn't just another rising actress. She was a serious talent capable of carrying complex narratives. Rather than leaning into predictable roles, Damla consistently gravitated toward challenging characters. In Çakır, one of Turkey's most talked-about crime dramas, she portrayed Efsun, a character filled with emotional conflict and sharp intelligence. Her performance added depth to the series and expanded her fan base dramatically. Later, in Aziz, she once again demonstrated her ability to balance vulnerability with strength, further cementing her reputation as a versatile performer. Damla's approach to her craft reflects careful intention. She is known for immersing herself fully into her roles, prioritizing psychological realism and authenticity. Instead of chasing constant visibility, she selects projects that align with artistic value, which has earned her respect not only from audiences, but also from critics and industry insiders. Off-screen, Damla maintains a refined, yet understated public image. Fluent in multiple languages and deeply connected to theater, she represents a blend of cultural sophistication and grounded professionalism. She has collaborated with fashion and lifestyle brands, appearing at high-profile events, yet she keeps her private life guarded and controlled. Her lifestyle reflects balance and intellectual curiosity. She values artistic growth, literature, and meaningful storytelling. While her relationships have occasionally drawn media attention, she has consistently kept the focus on her work rather than personal headlines. Over the years, Damla Sönmez has built a steady and respected career in both television and film. Her earnings come from acting projects, brand partnerships, and long-term collaborations, reflecting a career built on consistency rather than hype. What truly sets her apart is artistic integrity. In an industry often driven by trends, Damla chooses evolution. She embraces emotionally demanding roles, challenges herself across genres, and prioritizes credibility over comfort. That dedication continues to define her path. As of 2026, Damla Sönmez stands as one of Turkey's most refined and compelling actresses, a performer known not just for fame, but for depth, intelligence, and enduring presence on screen. That wraps up today's feature. If you enjoyed this content, like the video and subscribe to Celebrity Fandom for more in-depth celebrity stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. He wasn't born into fame, yet there was always a spark about him, a rare mix of charisma, confidence, and effortless screen presence that made audiences take notice. Seçkin Özdemir didn't simply enter Turkish entertainment. He built his own identity within it, transforming his early love for music and media into one of the most versatile acting careers of his generation. You're watching Celebrity Fandom. If you're into deep dives on star journeys, lifestyles, and the real stories behind the spotlight, hit subscribe now and stay tuned for more. Seçkin Özdemir was born on August 25, 1981, in Istanbul, Turkey. Long before television fame and primetime drama, he was drawn to communication and performance. He studied economics at Kocaeli University, but his passion led him toward media and broadcasting. Starting his career as a radio DJ, he quickly developed a natural ease behind the microphone, building confidence, vocal control, and a strong connection with audiences. His transition into acting marked a turning point. After modeling and television hosting experiences, he began landing roles in Turkish series, steadily building his reputation. Wider recognition came with his performance in Matizim Yüzyıl, where he portrayed Seçkin Özdemir, stepping into the grandeur of historical storytelling and reaching a massive international audience. Rather than staying confined to one genre, Seçkin continued to diversify his portfolio. He took on emotionally layered roles in Al Yazmalım and gained further popularity with romantic and dramatic projects such as Raycon, Alam Aysin, and Kinkira Klari. Each performance reflected a steady evolution, proving his ability to shift between intensity, vulnerability, and charm. Seçkin's approach to his craft reveals strategic awareness. He gravitates toward characters that challenge his emotional range, carefully balancing mainstream appeal with meaningful storytelling. This adaptability has allowed him to remain relevant in an industry that constantly reinvents itself. Off-screen, his public image combines sophistication with artistic depth. With a background in music and radio, he maintains a strong appreciation for creative expression beyond acting. He is often seen at cultural events and brand campaigns, presenting a polished yet approachable presence. His lifestyle mirrors discipline and balance. He values privacy, maintains a structured routine, and avoids unnecessary overexposure. While aspects of his personal life have occasionally drawn media attention, he consistently keeps the primary focus on his professional growth and artistic ambitions. Seçkin's influence extends beyond Turkish borders, with international audiences discovering his work through global distribution platforms. Over the years, he has built a loyal fan base and secured brand partnerships that reflect both popularity and credibility. His estimated net worth represents steady earnings from television, endorsements, and long-term collaborations. What truly distinguishes him is versatility. From radio host to model, from historical prince to modern dramatic lead, Seçkin Özdemir continues to redefine his space within the industry. He embraces change, pursues range, and prioritizes longevity over fleeting trends. As of 2026, Seçkin Özdemir stands not only as a recognizable leading actor, but as a symbol of adaptability and sustained presence in modern Turkish entertainment. That wraps up today's feature. If you enjoyed this content, like the video and subscribe to Celebrity Fandom for more in-depth celebrity stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.